So here we are at the I Love Maj game launchpad. If you have not experienced I Love Maj, please feel free to try it out. I am an affiliate of theirs. I love this site. I think it is very intuitive and very much like real play, as much as you can be like real play on a computer. And in all of the video descriptions that I have on YouTube, there is an affiliate link. Of course, you can always email me for it. If you want to try it out for 3 weeks, you can do so. They also have Siamese Mahjong on here now. So if you're a Siamese Mahjong player and you're not sure how to go about playing, check out my live stream special event that I did on playing Siamese Mahjong on here. It's a lot of fun, especially if you don't have someone to play with, or you don't have a group of 4 people and just have one. It's so much easier to get 2 people together than it is to get 4 people together. So check it out. Their bots are pretty cool. They have 3 levels of intelligence, beginner, intermediate, and advanced level. So you can always up your game by trying a more challenging bot level. All right, and I'm going to be playing against bots tonight. I'm going to be playing the intermediate level bots. And I'm going to go ahead and launch my game and get started. I will keep checking chat. I'll try to be as good as possible and check chat during the event. And give me 1 second. I just want to make sure my chat window is. Can you see my chat window, or can only I see it? If you can unmute and just let me know. Because my chat.
I can't see it on a tablet.
Okay. Is anybody else on a computer and they could see me moving around my chat window?
I can't see it, Debbie, and I'm on a computer.
Okay, perfect. So it's only visible to me, which is great. That means I could leave it open and not miss any important chats. Okay, so here we are. If you do come in and try I Love Maj, if you haven't tried it before, I'll just let you know what the auto timer means. This is how long it takes you to make a decision about whether you want to call a discard. But there is a pause button, so you don't have to worry about running out of time if you need more than 10 seconds. But this is a good way to test yourself on how quickly you're making decisions, especially if you've never played in a tournament and you might want to try a tournament out at some point in the future. So I leave it off for the purpose of tonight, so I don't have to think about pausing, and we could talk through things and just enjoy and have a lot of fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with this first game. Now I have to make sure I move this chat window out of the way so I don't block my table here. And I sort by suit, which is a nice way to organize the tiles initially. And then I look to see if I have any multiples of tiles, because that is a good place to start with. It's just a strength if you have more than one of a tile. Obviously, I don't have any multiples, but I do have 2 jokers, so that makes me happy. And of course, feel free to put in chat if you see something that I'm not seeing, and I will let you know whether I think it's a good idea. And if I'm not going to keep an eye on something, I will try my best to let you know why that hand might not be something that I am going to keep track of. But keep in mind, we all see the tiles differently. The tiles are definitely in the eyes of the beholder when it comes to this game. Even when you're playing with experienced players, if there is a 5th better player, that 5th better player is going to be looking at the hand and be wondering, why aren't you playing that? Or even sometimes it's hard for them to bite their tongue and after say something like, how come you didn't play that hand? Or, I know I've done it myself. I really have to calm myself down when it comes to that stuff, because nobody wants to hear anything about why they didn't do what they did. All right, so with this in mind, I'm going to take a look and see what I can do with one of everything. And I know the card. You need to know the card, not by heart, but well enough to know directions that you can go in just by looking at tiles. So when I look at this initially, I know that I'm not going to be going for a 2024 hand because I didn't start out with a soap. Not to say that I may not get one, but it's not going to be something I'm going to say, oh yeah, I have a 2 and a 4, I'm doing it. No, but I do see right away like numbers with the 5s. So I'll put them together as an option. And then as far as 2, 4, 6, 8 goes, if I'm going to be doing like numbers with 5s, and I want to just separate these evens and odds together, give me an idea where I have more strength. I have more of the odds than I do the evens. I don't know what it is about the 2, 4, 6, 8 section, but I don't find I make those hands as often as I do other sections. I don't know why exactly. I should look at the I Love Maj statistics to see how that section compares to others. That would be really good research to do. But again, I do see I have a lot more odds here. So I can keep all my odds as well. And then what else can I keep track of in here? Maybe something in a consecutive run. And when I keep consecutive run numbers, I'm not focusing on one suit. I know a lot of you guys that are newer players, people that are going to be rewatching this live stream, may have gotten into the habit of collecting one suit for consecutive run. I want you to keep in mind that section is absolutely the best section on the card because it provides the most flexibility, but you've got to use it properly. And by using it properly, I mean, you want to keep all of the suits that work around a number and consider 2 or 3 numbers before and after if you can. I love it when I have 5s because, you know, you have 4, 5, 6 or 3, 4, 5, 6 within that. Or if I happen to have a lot of one suit, I'm not going to say don't keep it, but in this case, I don't. So I do have a lot of that. Now, I could do stuff with the West and the South. There's definitely things I could do. And, you know, if I'm playing by myself, I might try something and see if it works out, like playing the bottom Winds and Dragons concealed hand, because that works with like numbers, or I don't know, I could try something, but for tonight's purpose, I'm probably not. So you see, I have here 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a bunch of 3, 4, 5, 6 in different suits going on. And I really like that because that would give me a lot of flexibility. If I do that, I don't want to pass necessarily 2 wins, but I'm okay passing a South and a West as opposed to a South and a North and an East or a West. Or I could say, you know what? I just don't want to pass 2 wins together. I like the fact that I have like numbers. I like the fact that I have 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 going on in consecutive run. Or do I want to, you know, think more in terms of the 5s and maybe 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 section, and there's a lot there as well. So I really have a lot to think about. And because I have so many options right now, which is what I want you to see, that's why I do these Wednesday night events, so that you get to see all this stuff. It gets down to a hard decision. Do I want to keep everything, see which way my next pass goes, or do I want to play with a more defensive pass for my first right. Well, I kind of am feeling like I want to keep everything. I've got lots of 5, 7, 9s. I've got a lot of run stuff going on. So I think I'm going to do this and see what happens. All right, so I ended up getting another 9, and I also ended up getting another number that would work out in a run. So I am really going to be struggling here to figure out what I'm going to be doing. So if I wanted to keep my like numbers still as an option, and I want to keep my 5, 7, 9, all of my 5, 7, 9s to see if something good comes in there. What else am I going to keep in there that's going to work out? Well, you know, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. You know, that's a whole hand in the making, which is interesting because you would think, really, I've only got 4 tiles, but I do have the jokers. So that is a little bit of every single grouping. It's a part of the entire hand. No gaps, actually, is what that's considered. So that's not bad. So I wouldn't want to get rid of that. I still don't want to give up on my like numbers. 1 is too far away from my run. And probably now the 2, because now I'm more in the 4, 5, 6, 7 range of my numbers. Now this would be a pretty pass. Somebody might say, well, gee, if you pass, I also have 3, 6, 9. I also have a no gap hand of 3, 6, 9 right here. 3, 6, 6, 9. If I want to keep my 5s, my like numbers, a bit of a run, and 3, 6, 9, I've got a lot going on here, you know. And if I kept the 3, 6, 6, 9, that's only one hand. So if I wanted to keep this 9, I got to get rid of something else. My goodness, I can't keep it all, right? But maybe I'll get some direction. So I think maybe I'm going to do this right now and see how things work out. Because coming into the next pass, if I don't get some clarity, you know, it's like, really? I don't have any duplicates yet. We're coming into our 3rd pass in a minute. So let's see what happens here. All right, so now I got a 3 and a 9 and another 5, right? So something here would say to me, wow, you got a lot of 3, 6, 9s. You just got another 5. So your like numbers just got a little bit stronger. You have so much in 3, 6, 9 going on. What am I going to do? What am I going to do here? You know, I mean, I would like to keep it all. And we are on a first left. So if I want to do 2, I could do 2 certainly and see what happens. I happen to love the 3, 6, 9 category. I play it a whole lot. I just think it is just so flexible. And that second hand is pretty powerful as far as I'm concerned, because of course there is a single and a pair in there. But you have 2 pungs at the end of that hand, and they could be 3, 6s or 9s. That's really flexible. So what do I do? Do I do a blind pass? Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes in. I could possibly do that. I wish I had a full 3, 6, 9 in one suit, because that would help me maybe lead myself into figuring out what hands I might want to work on in that section. But I think I'm going to do this for now. Now I'm going away from consecutive run entirely. And now I'm in 3, 6, 9, which I didn't think was going to be happening. All right. I didn't get any clarity. Not a bit. Oh, okay. That's what Wednesday night's all about. Challenge Debbie. but that's okay. So I'm going to continue because this is a good example of where a newer player might be saying to themselves, oh, I can't continue. I'm very torn. I have like numbers. I have lots of 3, 6, 9, but no, we have to continue. I don't want to give up seeing 3 tiles in the Charleston. So what I'll do is I'll think in terms of 3, 6, 6, 9, which is the 2 suit first hand on the left side and on the right side. So that gives me 2 potentials in that section that are pungs and kongs that don't need any, I don't have to worry about singles. I don't have to worry about pairs. And now I can get rid of the 3 here and still have flexibility and keep my like numbers open. I don't know, something else could change. I mean, I see a couple of other things I would love to even keep track of, but my goodness, how many things can we keep track of? So I guess as many as you can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pass these and see if, oh, look at that. I gave a 3 and got a 3. Wouldn't you know it, right? Hey, it's the way it goes. Now I'm seeing 1, 3, 3, 5, which I didn't really see before, but I'm also seeing 1, 3, 3, 5. This one wouldn't help me, but I would love, oh boy, I even got that 1, 3, 3, 5. Maybe I'll give up. Yeah, I've got a lot of 1, 3, 3, 5, which is the low end 1, 3, 5. And I think I had a 1 dot really early on too, and didn't even consider that one.
I would have kept that.
Uh-oh, Rebecca, I think you accidentally unmuted. I have to go back into my list. Hold on 1 second so I can. I think, well, where is that? Don't know. Oh, here we go. Let me just make sure everybody is muted. Yeah, everybody's muted. Okay, back to this. Oh my goodness gracious. Look, you can chime in if you think, oh, go this way or that way. But right now, it's almost like a crapshoot, to be honest. Whether or not I get back any 1s or 3s for 1, 3, 3, 5 is another story. I can still keep 3, 6, 6, 9 open. Try this and see what happens. Maybe I'll try that. Oh, I did get a 1 dot back, which I think I gave really early out. But there I have a whole hand as well with no gaps. 1, 3, 3, 5, which is the second hand on the left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I have like numbers with 5s. Yes, I have a gap there. I don't have flowers. I don't have dragons. And I didn't collect any news at this point. So whether that happens or not is going to be, you know, we'll see. And let's see, I'm going to get rid of this and this. I am really thinking I'm going to keep it all and just do 2 right now. Courtesy pass. And I got another 3 in. This is a kind of proof of how quickly things change in this game. And again, knowing the card helps you get to these points where these new possibilities open up. I wasn't thinking 1, 3, 3, 5 at all, even though we were thinking about 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I had a lot of high end in that category, not low end. Look at how things have changed. Amazing. So I am going to pass. Let's see. Still holding on to that, the like numbers. Boy, I swear that bottom concealed 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 hand. I just wish the flexibility was there where it didn't have to be 3s on that left side. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. I do have, if I do get flowers, I have a mixed suit 3, 6, 9 here, but I'm missing the flowers. So not the best choice. 3, 6, 6, 9. If I do get a 6 crack, maybe I could hold this. You know, do I need the 9? I may need the 9. If I do go into 3, 6, 9, I don't know. Things could change so quickly right here. I'm really thinking that the like numbers is not going to happen. But I don't want to pass 2 new tiles right now. If I give a 5 crack and a 5 bam right now, it's not smart. Honestly, I'm going to say nothing. I'm not passing anything. I'm going to just keep everything I got right now. I can't, I have too many options. All righty, and I have to discard a tile, so I will go ahead and I'll get rid of, let's see, 1, 3, 3, 5. Definitely don't want to get rid of those. And 3, 6, 6, 9. Oh, it's going to be just a matter of what do I want to do here. I just am thinking that the any like numbers is not going to be in the stars right now. So, and I've got such great flexibility as well with 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Flowers right out the door here. So now I have a 6. So if I were to get flowers, I could do the mixed suit, third hand down on the right side, 3 crack, 6 crack, and 9 dot. Or 3, 6 crack, 6, 9. I mean, that would be nice. I technically have a gap here with no 6 cracks, but I do have 2 jokers. So that means something, right? So maybe I will 3, 6. Wow, lots of stuff here. Maybe I'll go with the, I mean, I do have the 3, 6. I think it's going to be the 9 dot I'm going to do right now. Okay.
9 dot, flower.
It is what, third flower.
9 bam.
Okay, it's too early for me to commit or call. As much as I would like my hand to be formed more fully right now so I can make a decision, this is way too early to call. I would be locking myself into something and I don't want to yet. All right, so when I get a tile that I know I don't need right now, I could just get it out. I don't have to think about it too much.
1 bam. 1 crack.
Now I have a 5, but 5 was discarded early, of course, and now I'm not even considering the like numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that.
5 dot, 6 dot. 6
And I'll just keeping track of what's going out as far as my 3, 6, 9 stuff. There's a 6 bam. If I were to commit to a 3, 6, 6, 9, I could call that with a joker. But honestly, I don't want to commit right now. I just wish my 6 bam wasn't going out on the table right now.
9 dot.
Another 9 dot.
8 dot. 4 crack. 1 dot.
Again, here comes a 1 dot. These are the challenging parts where you watch your tiles go out early. And that's why I always recommend getting tiles out early, because it makes it difficult. My hand's not, I haven't chosen anything yet. I don't want to settle in on one thing quite yet. Look, I may end up doing that at some point if more go out and all my tiles keep going out. I'm going to have to push the hand and make it happen, or try at least, but it's just too early to commit. So I'm going to say ignore.
4 dot.
And hope I fill in with a joker or something.
7 crack.
So now I have a 6 crack. And now I have 3, 6, 6, 9, as well as the 1, 3, 3, 5. So in this particular case, let's see, I have 3, 6, and with the 2 jokers, 8. And here I have 5, 6, 7. So the 3, 6, 6, 9 top line on the left side is my stronger hand right now. And if a 6BM goes out, because there's one on the table, I might have to grab it. But man, I still got a weakness here. So I think in this case, I'm going to keep my 5 cracks for the 1, 3, 3, 5. Oh, actually, I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's tied. Okay. So I'll get rid of the 6 dot.
6 dot. 6 crack.
Now there's a 6 crack. Again, do I want to commit right now to this 3, 6, 6, 9? Or do I want to hold on? When there's the first tile that goes out, I'm tempted to hold on right now, not grab it. Oh, it's the hardest part of this game. Let's see. Of course, no, that's not going to work. Anyway, I'm going to ignore.
2 crack.
Oh, now I get a 3BM. Don't really need the 3BM. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'll keep it for just a bit. If I were to get, oh, wait a minute. I do see another hand. So 3, 6, 9. I need flowers. That's going to be challenging because 3 are out. And the one that I said earlier, which was flexible, and that would be line number 2. I like that hand. I got at least 1 flower. I might consider it, but it's risky. But I could call a lot of stuff here. My husband says he would do that, but without a flower, okay, I can get rid of the 5BM right now. And I now have 3 things still that I can keep track of. 3, 6, 9 with the pung, in this case 3s, 1, 3 dot, 3 crack, 5 crack, and 3, 6BM with the, 3, 6 crack with the 6, 9 BM. I'll get rid of the 5.
5 bam. 4 crack. 6 crack.
Oh God, this is like, okay, don't get frustrated, Deb. All right, so 1, 6 crack went out, and I am not committing to this 6 crack. I'm just not committing to it. Sorry.
Sell.
I need, oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I have 1 flower, and I do like that hand a lot. So let's think of a backup hand that will be good and work out with this. Well, why don't I just keep 3, 6, 3 crack, 6 crack, 6 BM, 9 BM in mind, and let's forget all about the 1, 3, 3, 5. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Now 3, 6, 2 6 cracks have gone out, so that's still making it pretty weak unless I get another joker or so. There's only 1 more 6 crack out. So let me think. 1, 3, 1, 1 dot went out. No 3 dots. 3 crack and 5 crack. Maybe the 1, 3, 3, 5 is my better choice. 1, 3, 3, 5. Gotta make sure I don't get rid of the wrong thing. I think because 2 6 cracks went out, I'm gonna keep track of 1 dot, 3 dot, 3 crack, 5 crack. And I kind of like that because none have gone out of the 3 cracks and 5 cracks. And I can use the jokers there, and the 1 and 3 dot are pungs. So I think that's what I'm doing.
6 crack. 1 bam. 9 crack. 2 bam.
All righty, I don't need that, do I? Unless I'm doing, nope, I don't really need it at all. Let's see if I'm going to need it for anything. Wow, I have like numbers with threes now. Oh, Lord. Isn't that interesting? Who would have thunk I would have even been thinking about like numbers with threes? Oh, wow. That is also a possibility. I know the like numbers is for a conga flowers, but there's 2 pungs in there. I like the 2 pungs and 2 kongs. Ooh. Ooh. 3, 6, 1, 3, 3, 5. Oh my God, I can't keep everything, can I? All right, I'm going to tell you what, even if I don't know. 3, 6, 9 with the threes and that 1 flower. If I keep that, I think I'm going to continue with my 1 3 dot 3 crack 5 crack and I'm not going to do the like numbers. You can't do everything.
3 bam.
I would like to.
3 crack.
All right, there's a 3 crack. Now, do I take a shot at it and do it? Maybe I will. I can call the 3 dot. I can call the 9 bam. This is a gamble, but I think I'm going to do it and see how it works out. So pray for me, guys, okay? I'm going to call this for a pung. I am actually committing to line 2 under 369. And my husband has been giving me the thumbs up on that one. So I guess I'm going to go with it. But yeah, that's my gut feeling right now. Pray that a flower comes somewhere along the line or when I'm set to call for Mahjong. So here we go. Calling for a pung. And now I want to go ahead and prioritize what I'm discarding here. And so it's a pair of 5s and a 1. I like to hold on to pairs if I can, especially when there are none up there for a little bit. Just in case somebody is playing with 5 cracks and they call it and put it up with a joker and I get to grab the joker, a little joker bait there. Otherwise, I would get rid of the 5 if it wasn't a pair because there are none out there. And to me, that would mean I need to get it out early. So I'm going to go ahead and get the 1 out and hold on to the pair for just a little bit longer.
1 dot. South. 8 dot. 7 dot.
Well, look at that. That is a very safe tile because I have 3 of them. So I am going to go break up the pair right now and hold the safest of tiles, being that I have the other 3.
5 crack. 7
Darn.
dot. North. 8 dot.
It was a nice try. All righty. And I don't see any, oh, I do see a 7 dot there. So doesn't matter which one I get out.
1 dot. 7 crack. 9 crack.
There we go. Now I feel very confident if somebody doesn't beat me to it.
7 dot. West. Call. 7 crack. 8 bam.
All right, this is a fresh tile. I knew it as soon as it came in. It smelled like a fresh tile. Definitely going to get that one out right away because if somebody's playing it, I'd rather them call it now for an exposure than later for Mahjong.
5 crack. North.
Ah, another 1 dot.
5 dot. So 5 crack.
Oh, look at that. All right, so let's talk about once I discard the 3, what I could Mahjong on. A 9 bam, a joker, or a 3 dot. You can't get any prettier than this setup. That doesn't mean I'm going to Mahjong, but I can Mahjong 3 ways. So Let's see what happens.
3 crack. 8 bam. 9 dot. Green. Call. 2 crack.
Aha. I knew somebody was playing with those. Okay, ignore.
South. Joker swap. 8 dot.
Okay, I have to move this out of the way because I can't see the exposures there. Okay, there we go. 9 crack. I know that I saw them go out and I had them in my hand, so that's what's going out now.
9 crack. Flower. North. 4 dot.
And here we are. Okay, so that's the way the game goes. And it's nice when it works out, but boy, we have a lot of choices, right? This is what we're hoping to accomplish by doing Wednesday night skill building. You see more things, you're able to keep track of more things. That gives you way more potential of making Mahjong. If you focus on one hand and one hand only from the beginning and you call early, that's not going to happen. You're going to Mahjong once in a while, but not very often. So let's see what Joe was playing here. East and West was 7 and 8. That's the run. He was set for a joker, an East, a 7 bam, an 8 crack, also in a beautiful position for that third hand on the right side of Winds and Dragons. And then Agatha was playing 2024 line 2, and her hand was not coming in too well. Looks like she was keeping track of some run stuff as well, but boy, not too good. And then Wes was playing the run with the matching greens, 4, 5. He's missing a 6 there, although he does have a joker there, but 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he committed to that green right away. I don't know what I would have done with that big gap there. All right, let's play again.
First Charleston.
And thank you everybody from watching on YouTube. Welcome. I didn't get a chance to say welcome early on, so I'm saying it now. All right, sort by suit. Do I have any multiples this time? Yes, I do. Do I have any jokers? No, I don't. All right, well, let's get our multiples up front here and see what we could do with them. Well, we have an 8, 9. An 8, 9 is a run. Very nice, pretty little run there. And if I had a 7 crack, I would love that because that would give me a hand without any gaps forming. Oh, what else can we keep here? Well, you know, got to keep everything we could think of, right? Possibly like numbers with 8s. And I do like to keep this multiple of my dragons to see what else might happen with that. Let's see what else I might want to keep here. Not a lot of good action here with as far as the runs because there's nothing to connect the 7 and 8 right now. The only thing I could think of that could happen is maybe line the concealed consecutive run, 7, 8 dot, 7, 8 bam, but no, the 9s are the wrong one, or maybe I'll get cracks. 7, 8 dots. I could keep it for an option. I'm not going to keep the 1. I probably not going to go with the, sometimes I like to keep the East and see if I get more of those because I have the 8 and 9 already. East and West with the 8 and 9 run, line 3. Maybe I'll try that. And I'll do because I don't see my, yeah, I guess I could do that. Nice pass, but let's do that for right now. So I did get another 7. again, it doesn't help me too much unless I have cracks. If I get 6 dots, 6 dot, 7 dot, 8 bam, 9 bam, or maybe I'll get more dots. I don't know. I didn't get any more wins, so I'm gonna get rid of this. 6, 7, 8. I want to make sure I'm not getting rid of anything that's really important here. Oh, wow. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, or 7, 8, 9, or 7. Definitely don't need this. I'm not so sure that those reds are going to be really coming in handy unless I do that consecutive run line 2, 6 dot, 7 dot with the reds, 8 dot, 9 dot. I would be missing both of the pairs needed for that hand, so that would be pretty risky. Pretty risky. What do I want to do here? If you guys see anything, what do we see? Let's see. We have, thank you, Agnes. I appreciate it. Hey guys, what do you see anything here that's like saying, go this way on this set of tiles? Do you see anything? I am watching to see Zoom chat. There is a little delay with YouTube, so that might come in a little later. Do you see anything that looks good? I have a no gap. My husband said he sees something. Which one? Oh. Oh. Geez. See? My husband said, why not do singles and pairs? Let's do, I hate that backwards hand. 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. 9, 9, 8. Let's put that one at the beginning. 9, 9, 8. And then this one. We don't know where that's. What? Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, if I do this, honey, I need a backup hand. It could be like numbers with 9s, and it also could be 7, 8, 9. So yeah, okay, why in the world didn't I think of that? Honey, who taught you how to play? Oh, he said me, meaning him. Okay, I'm gonna do a blind pass here, and I'm getting rid of the reds, and I'm gonna keep track of the singles and pairs, line number 3 on the right side. Hello, why not? I don't like to pass flowers, but I will pass it if I fill in something here on the next move. Let's see what happens. I didn't get anything, but I'm going to continue. Phyllis said she saw singles and pairs, but she didn't tell me. Phyllis, got it? Yeah. Okay. But I'm going to continue, of course. This is, I do have that flower if I need to pass it. Don't want to, but this is a great hand. So let's see what happens.
Second Charleston.
I've given 2 reds. Who knows if our friend Agatha is going to be playing reds, but that's a good hand to keep track of. All right, so that's good that I don't have to worry about passing the the flower. Oh, oh my goodness. Holy moly. Wow, that is crazy. All right, 99887 is nice if I could keep that. Now, if I get a 9 dot, I'm still going to need 998, 998 in the cracks, which we hope that's what it would be in. and not having to go and break this up. But I'm only going to do one here on the blind. This will be a fun backup. Is going to be something with the run or like numbers, obviously. And I'll do one in person. Nobody would do one with me at all, but the computer will not decline it.
So.
Nope.
Flower.
All right, this is going to be fun.
Flower.
Let's see what happens. I am just going to discard everything that is as fresh as possible to get those fresh tiles out early. Make it hard for others to form their hand.
So. 2 crack. Red. 4 bam. Call. 2 dot.
All right, so we have, Agatha has 4 bams. I got to move this thing around again. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. All right, so 2 crack went out. So I will do the 6 dot. That's just the way I play.
6 dot. 4 dot. 2 bam. Red.
Guess nobody wanted the red.
South. Call. 8 bam.
Ah, so we've got a north-south with either a 3-4 or 4-5 run. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. I don't need that. All right, now I've got 2 cracks, so I'll just go ahead.
2 crack. 3 bam. 5 crack. Call. 2 dot.
And we have a joker exchange, which I don't need at this point.
4 crack. 6 crack.
Okay. Anything is, what's that, Randy?
It's a safe tile.
Oh, yeah, it is safe.
2
And so
crack.
is
2 crack.
definitely. Now the 2s are. All right, so there's a 8. I don't necessarily need that because I have it here. But then again, I like to be able to flip flop with those numbers if I need to. So whatever, I can't call it anyway.
3 bam.
And I don't need that. But if I were to switch out to 7, 8, 9, I'll keep it for a little bit.
So. West. Call. 9 crack.
All right, there's a 9, one of them.
8 crack.
There's an 8 crack. I got to keep track of that.
2 bam. 4 crack. 5 bam. 4 dot. Red. 7 dot.
Okay, I don't need that, but it is one more going out if I needed to switch. So
9 crack.
all 4 reds are out. There's a second 9 crack. One more 9 crack goes out. I got to switch out. All right, this has to go now because Joe needs it. If I keep it, I'm sabotaging my ability to make Mahjong. So there's actually no choice in the matter.
East. Call. 8 bam.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to ignore this right now.
1 bam.
All right, there's an 8. Okay, so I'm getting a little closer, right? I need a 9 crack and a 9 dot to make this happen. So I'm going to stay true to it right now, and I'll do the 8 dot.
8 dot. 9 crack.
Oh, there it is. So this is now I know I've got to switch out. That's a bummer in a way. I have no jokers, so I can't even do anything at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and ignore
2 dot.
and keep other things in mind while we're playing this, which is a bunch of either like numbers or a run with 7, 8, 9. And of course, 7, 8, and 9s went out. So, oh,
9 bam.
see, no jokers, no call, unless I have a well set up something and I don't. And there's a 7, maybe like numbers with 7s. Let's see, 1 7 dot went out. Let's just see how it looks. Very weak. So sad. 7, 8. The other 8. I'm just going to try to keep what I can. Oops. Debbie. Wait a minute. Nope, it's not the other 7. Oh my goodness. I've got a lot of 7, 8, 9s, but not with the pairs that I want them to be. Let's see. 7 cracks. Okay. 7, 8. Or what about 7, 8, 7, 8, 9? 7, 8. 7, 8, 7, 8. 7, 8. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. That's not going to work because the 9 cracks are out in that configuration. Let's see. 7, 8. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's one hand, but that's going to be, I mean, at least I could use jokers, and I've got the pair. 7, 8 crack, 7, 8 dot, 9 bam, last consecutive run concealed hand. As well, we'll keep our 7 bam for like numbers, 8 bam for like numbers, and I'll start getting rid of the 9, since the 9, all 3 are out. So that's the least, my least favorite tile right now. So that's what I'll do.
9 crack, south. 4 dot.
It was a nice try. There's an 8. Nope, can't call it, can't do anything. All right, so now I have the 6, 7, 8, 9 that I talked about briefly earlier, which is also nice. There's one 6 dot out, but that is a pung. I just need some jokers. Ah, all right. 8, 8, 8, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think the 9 dot is gonna go right now.
9 dot. 9 dot.
Good choice, Debbie.
1 bam.
Not that I knew that. All right, 4. Look, my first joker. Agatha, may I have your joker, please? She says yes.
Joker swap.
Okay. All right, so 6, 7, 8, 9 using that joker will be kind of nice. If I could get one more. Like numbers with 8s. Looks like it could be a good backup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towards that. 3, 6, 7, 8 towards that. Let's see, is there any other better option right now? Probably. I don't think so. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting rid of these 7s. If there is, speak up, you guys. Oh, Carol, I always look when it's like after the fact, but Carol said 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. That would have been a nice, yeah, that definitely would have been a nice option right there. So 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that would have been a nice option.
7 bam. 9 bam.
But, okay, so let's look and see what. What? Oh, both 8 bams have gone out. That's right. Which means I could use it for a pung. But now I have to decide because both 8 bams, that's right, both 8 bams have gone out. And 1 9 bam. So how many 8 cracks have gone out? 7, 8, Well, let's go back to that 7-8, 7-8, 9 again and see what it looks like. Seven, eight, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that's not bad. There is a 7 dot out. There's an 8 dot out. I mean, a lot of my tiles went out when I was trying that 9, 9, 8, 8. So in any event, I'm not going to call it. If I have to, I'll play defensively, and maybe that's 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Carol, who suggested that on YouTube as well. Maybe that's what I'm going to try for. I'm just going to ignore this.
9 dot. 1 crack.
Hey, crazier things have happened, so
4 crack. 1 crack.
a few jokers can help.
2 bam.
There's a joker. I'll just stick it there for now. Get rid of this. Because again, if I use it for the 6, 7, 8, 9, I need 2 jokers for the 8. I'd have to call this. Oh, that's too, it's too weak. Although it's a good idea, but I'm going to go with this. And I still could do like numbers with 8s if I wanted to.
6 dot. 1 bam. 9 dot. 3 bam.
Look at that. Wouldn't you figure when I change?
6 dot.
Oh, well.
2 bam. 6 dot. 1 bam.
Oh, Joe, may I have your joker, please? Woo! Okay, so this is looking very pretty right here, but let's look at the like numbers, which is certainly not as risky as this 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 last hand in consecutive run. It's coming in beautiful once I discard. You know, it really is. It's coming in beautifully. But if I were to do, how many flowers are out? 1, 2, 3. 3 flowers. I have the 4th. Joe's not playing with them. Agate is not playing with them. Could Wes be playing the quint flower hand? 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Third hand from the bottom. Or what else could he be playing with? A punga 5s and flowers. He could be playing, I don't think anything else. Oh, he could be playing like numbers with flowers. Duh. Okay. So, yeah, Phyllis, you said, right, no calling on the closed hand. You're absolutely right. That I'm totally aware of. So if we do, both of the 8s are out. So I have to use a flower. I can call the 8 dot as long as Joe's not playing 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 1 8 dot left, which I doubt he's be playing that. And I need flowers and lots more of that. So what do I do? Do I stick with the 7, 8, 7, 8, 9? I'm a lot closer to that than I am to this hand. I mean, this hand, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles away from Mahjong. This hand, I am, let's stick these in here where they look pretty. Anywhere. 4 tiles away. I kind of got to go with this one. Randy, what do you think? I say, what about a mixed suit run? See, even if I do a mixed suit run with 7.8 BAM, no, that doesn't work. If I do a same suit run, flower 7, 8, 9 with the dots, I could call, no, I can't do 7, 8, 9. The 9s are out. 6s are gone.
7, 8, 7, 8, 9.
I know. That's what I got to do. All right, just, hey, look, it's only a game. We can't fret over it.
8 bam. 5 bam.
I'm hoping someone calls the flower and I could get a joker, like only Wes is the only one.
Flower.
There's one. Call it, Wes.
West.
Darn. Okay.
Your 7.
All right, there's my 7. I'm getting there. Let me get the flower out right now since nobody, if Wes did need it, he wasn't able to call it before, so it's getting kind of close down there.
Flower. 5 dots. Call. Flower.
Oh, look at that. So we've got 5, 6 or 4, 5 of some sort, and we know it's not 4 BAM, 5 dot.
Flower.
What is that there? That's a 3. That could be, let's see, that could be Agata's Mahjong. There are none out. But with 27 tiles left, I would definitely want to, I can definitely Mahjong. I definitely want to take a chance. So I'm going to go for it. If I give a Mahjong, I give a Mahjong. But at this point, there's almost a full wall left.
3 crack. Call.
Ah, not even Agata. Look who it is.
But use the jokers.
Oh, guess what? What if Agata's playing 3 cracks and she grabs both of those jokers? That'll be interesting, right?
7 dots.
Uh-oh.
There goes 1 7 dot. What? I can't use it. I'm not on call.
Oh, that's right. It's sealed hand.
Joker
Yes.
swap. 8 crack.
All right, Agata did the Joker swaps. So that means, and she, if that north went out right now, that would probably be her Mahjong. So I hope nobody throws a north. Oh, there goes an 8 crack. And I'm not ready for it, unfortunately. All right, so we'll get rid of this.
4 crack. Mahjong.
Oh. All right, so Wes pulled it on his own. Good job, Wes. And let's see, Agata was holding a 7 crack. And too bad I didn't pull one more tile to get ready, but it came in very nice. That was tough. God, that was a toughie. All right, so 5, 6 for Joe, 4 north south with, we think 3 crack, 4 cracks for Agata, since she swapped out those for a joker. And that's about it. So let's move on. And the winner was doing the 1 3 3 5 with the opposite dragons, which is 3 4 5 6 hand down on the left side. Very nice. Okay, here we go again.
Charleston.
Maybe this one will be a little no jokers. I don't know how much easier it's gonna be with no jokers, but I got a pair of flowers. I've got 2s. That would be 2 4 6 8 20 24, any like numbers to start. So I'm going to keep all of that. I don't have very many 2 4 6 8, and I don't love that hand, but I've got lots of run stuff. 1 2 3 and lots of suits here. Look at that. So I'm not going to think of the 2 4 6 8. I'm going to keep my eye open for, let's see if I could. I haven't made the big hand yet. I bet a lot of you guys have not made it. I've been on call for it like a few times. I have no wins right now, but I would like to make that one day, but I've got a pair of flowers, so we're probably not going to be considering that. But look at all of my 1 2 3 runs. I'm going for something in there. Oh, lots of run stuff. Lots of run. 1, 2, 3. Is there anything, any like numbers? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, Randy? Don't tell me you want me to do it again.
Well, it's a thought.
It is a thought. There it is right there. I'd have to pass this. Okay, wait a minute. 1, 1.
3,
Yeah, I'd have to pass that right now. 2 flowers in a soap.
gutsy, go.
I am not doing that. There is no way Debbie is passing 2
Shit,
flowers.
shit.
No, I am not doing that. There's no way. But I do have 1, 2, 3, which is pretty. 1, what else can I keep? Everything is kind of even Steven here. Maybe the 2s. I could keep the soap, but now I'm thinking that the 2024 isn't going to be even possible. So I think I'll keep the
Second hand.
second hand on consecutive run does not use, it doesn't use flowers though. So
It
that,
doesn't. So. Option.
yeah, I think like numbers will be my other option with 2s. So that's my choice right now. That's just what I'm doing. No, no, no. I'm not keeping any of that. Here's another 3. Yay. Do I want to continue? You bet I do.
Second Charleston.
Now I have to give up. So I'll do the other 2 just so I don't give the same suit, thinking consecutive run 1 through 5, but really, how would I know what this guy's playing? Oh, girl, sorry. Sorry, Agatha. Okay, don't need those. And I got another 1. And I could give the 2, but that has not gone out of my hand at all. I hate to give a brand new tile at the very end.
Courtesy pass.
I'll be a little bit more defensive in my passing. Okay, so now I can call the 1 bam, the 3 bam. I need 1 good pick, 2 bam, or a joker. And I'm home pretty much. I'm sailing.
So
All right, I'll just get out. Oh, I should have I like to get out the wins early. So even if I'm duplicating them.
call. So
Oh, look at that. All right, who just threw this? Joe? Agatha, I hope you don't have the other 2 crack in your hand.
2 dots.
No. Joe, may I have your joker, please? And thank you.
Joker swap.
All right, I am pretty well set here to call everything, and it's looking nice. So
Left. Call. 2 dots.
that's why you get those wins out early. They're very popular.
4 dots. 8 dots. South. 5 crack.
I wish somebody called that.
7 dots. 3 dots. Green. 4 crack. 4 bam. Call. 8 crack.
Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 crack, 2 crack, 3 bam, 4 bam, or 2 crack, 3 crack, 4 bam, 5 bam. Hopefully that's I don't think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be 2, 3, or 2. What else can it be? That's it. Those 2, I think. So, but probably 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 bam.
Oh, if that's the case, he's not ready. Get that other south out.
1 dot. 8 bam.
And I think The 5 is not out, so that means it's got to get out. The 8's out.
5 dot. 7 crack. 7 bam. 5 crack.
Wonder how far down my tiles are in the wall.
North. 1 crack. Call. 1 dot.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that means Joe's got no chance, or does Joe have a ton of jokers?
East. Call. 9 dot.
Oh my goodness.
7 dot. 8 dot.
Of course, I don't need that. And Agate is the only one that could possibly need it. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get it out now.
Flower. 6 bam. Call. 2 dot.
Okay, so we have a joker exchange there and one for the west and the 4 bams. Got to keep an eye on everything here. Okay. Definitely not out. Agate could be the only one needing that.
9 crack. 7 crack. Red. North.
As well, Agate could need this.
6 crack. 9
Yep.
crack.
And she certainly did. So she's probably playing 3, 6, 6, 9, or any like numbers. All righty. Where are my tiles?
5 dot. 6 crack. Joker swap. Red. 9 crack.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
4 crack. 7 bam. 8 dot. 9 dot.
Isn't it amazing? My tiles are nowhere to be found. They're at the end of the wall, right?
8 crack. 7 bam. Joker swap. 6 dot. 1 bam.
Ah, finally, I get to call something. Wow. Amazing. All righty.
8 bam. 5 bam. 7 dot. 7 bam.
5 dot. 1 here, 1 there.
5 dot. 5 bam. 2 bam.
Ah, oh, with a joker though. Golly, I hate to do this, but I have to do it.
Call.
All right,
Nice
so I can mahjong with a 3 bam or a joker. Nobody's going to throw my tiles probably. Those bots will just hold them. Ah, well, we knew that. I had my competitor with Joe, and I didn't know if Joe had a lot of jokers or was not going to have an easy time making it. So at least I was set for mahjong. So I came close. That's good. If my hand comes in nicely, I'm happy. Can't win all the time. And let me do a time check since I'm in a different time zone. I'm still traveling the country with hubby. It is, let's see, 4:30 to 5:30 to 6:30. So it's technically Eastern time, 10 of 6. So we are good to go. Let's see what Agate was playing. 3, 6, 6, 9, far from it. Oh, she's not having good luck tonight. And East, West with the 4s and 5s. And he was not close either. So it was really between Joe and I. Let's start again. Oh, I love it. I want to look at Quint right away. Woohoo! Yay. And look at that. 2 flowers and a dragon sitting right there. Wouldn't it be great if I had had 2 duplicates here? That would be super duper. All right. So keeping in mind the 4th Quint hand and the 1st Quint hands, what tiles would be best to keep? 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. So you see what my thinking is. I got, it's like really, again, another crapshoot with what I'm going to get and give. But if I keep 2, 4, 6, 8, I got 2, 4, 6, 8 for a backup. And I could keep my eye on the first and the last quint hand. That's pretty. I think I'm going that way. Of course, I can't keep both of the dragons. Unless I really want to try to go for that and abandon the idea of 2, 4, 6, 8. But flower 2, 4, 6, 8 is really nice. So I don't know that I'm not gonna do that. But maybe what I'll do is instead of doing, yeah, that's okay. I'm all right with that. Gee, this will be challenging. Because I could then think of the second hand as well, but I'm not going to. I'm just hoping I get something else in. I got that red back, and I don't think it's a second red. Let me think here. I passed it on the across to Joe, and Joe passed it to Agatha. And Agatha, Joe passed it. Joe, no, that might be a second one out there. Huh? Joe passed it to Wes. And then Wes passed it to me. Oh, right, on the first left. Right. So it's probably one. Good. My brain doesn't work that good sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to continue and just stay with this right now.
Second chocolate.
There is a second one. Now the question becomes, can I get it back? Can I get it back? I gave it to Agatha on the second left. Agatha gives it to Wes. And then,
Joe.
so I could get it back, huh? Okay, I'm going to try. I am going to try.
Courtesy pass.
Oh, golly, not good. And now I have like numbers with 8s. So do I want to stick with what I'm trying to do with the quint? Do I want to bail? Do I want to keep 8s as a backup? And I have not gotten a duplicate of any tile at all. Not one duplicate. I mean, I'm really thinking that this might be smart. You're saying no, Randy, huh? Randy thinks I'm going to get the red back. All righty, I'll stick with this. Ugh. This is nerve-wracking, but I'm going to stick with it. I haven't gotten one duplicate tile. So nuts. Come on.
So
Nope. Didn't get it back. Bummer. Bummer. And that means I'll keep that now. For sure.
3 down.
Oh,
9
I meant to
cards.
do the wind.
8 crack. Flower.
I can't get it now. No, too early. And wow, if I had kept the 8, I would have had NEW and all in the, oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. WS, I don't know. Why not? Try what? I don't have any multiples. I mean, I don't have any, I gave the eights away. Northeast, west, south, flower 2024. I don't know. A lot of thinking about it, but I don't think I'm going to go with that.
So,
That's a good reason not to do it. All right, there's a soap, and I'm certainly not calling the soap either and committing right now. Ugh. Oh, I got a multiple. I got an 8. Well, what do you know? That's nice. Let's see what else I could do here. East, west, 8, 7, 8. East, west, 7, 8. I got to keep the 6 just in case that line 1 comes in somehow better. And I think 2, 4, 6, 8. Those, the 4 and 6 have to be pairs in that hand. So that's kind of risky, but I think I'm just going to give up on, there's 2 soaps out now.
You don't use yourself.
What's that? I can't use the soaps with the 8. No, I can't use that at all. And there's one out there. Somebody has one of those. So I am going to think of maybe 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not going to keep these.
east, call, 6
Good
dots.
reason not to. There's one of my 6s right now. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't call it. Not set up good enough.
8 bam.
Unfortunately, another flower. All my tiles will go out now because I'm doing this. Oh, there's a 4. That's kind of nice. Okay. Yep, that was nice to get that 4 dot
Flower.
because I don't need it for that hand. So
1 bam.
let's see what I can call. I can call the 8 and I can call the 2. Hate to put it up with all those jokers, but I can.
3 dots.
And
5
I'm
bam.
talking about second from the bottom, 2, 4, 6, 8 on the left side.
4 crack. Call, 3 bam.
So since somebody kept that other red, I don't know if they're just hanging on to it or they're using it.
6 dots.
Oh, no. Second 6 dot. I could switch to the first hand, 2, 4, 6, 8, but oh, I would not want to do that. But then I'm really going to be
5 card.
exactly really bad. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 6 dots.
There it goes. If I call it, and switch to line 1, I have to, I mean, that other hand just went dead on this tile. So I kind of am almost forced to do line 1. Maybe I'll get lucky and somebody will call the flower when I discard a flower. This is my only choice. At least I know nobody can get my jokers. Kind of a nice position. So I'm switching to line 1 and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see.
Green. 7 bam. 9 dots. Flower.
Nobody called it. Oh, yay.
Red. 2 dots.
Okay, so I'm going to call that. or a pung.
Call. Flower. 1 dot.
Oh, wow. Somebody just came in the waiting room, honey.
1 crack. West.
It was so loud, it scared me. Oh, wow. West couldn't call the West. West couldn't call the West. All right.
3 bam. 6 crack. Call. Green.
Okay, so it looks like nobody's playing with flowers.
Joker swap. 3 dot. Flower. Red. Green. Red.
Just gonna get out
9 bam. 9
tiles without thinking about it because I want to win. I have a good shot and I don't have to worry about what I'm throwing with 62 tiles left. There's 2 full walls. I definitely can win.
So. Green. Flower.
See,
9 dot.
I can win. There's always hope. A joker or a 4 dot or a joker exchange.
3 crack. 1 dot.
Oh, that's kind of troubling, isn't it? That could be Joe's Mahjong.
8 crack. Joker swap. 1 crack.
Nope.
1 crack. 1 bam.
Oh, that could be Joe's tile or Mahjong, but I still want to
2
win.
crack. Dot. 2 crack. 9 bam.
There we go.
Mahjong.
Yay! Thank you, Carol. Carol told me what time it was Eastern time, so that's cool. Yay! That was cool. All right, so here we go. Let's look and see what Agatha was playing. North and South with 6 and 7s. Again, she was not coming in. This is not her night. There are some nights she's been hot. Joe, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I didn't have to worry about him with the 2, 4, 6, 8 hand. And West, East, West, 5, 6. Again, not really set up well at all with that. So let's start again.
Charleston.
All righty, I got 2 jokers. I love that. But no other duplicates again. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. So 2024, I definitely have some 2s and 4s, but no soaps. Doesn't mean I won't get it. Got it last time in the Charleston. Two evens. Here's all my 2, 4, 6, 8 evens. And my odds here. I think what I'll do is I'll keep the 5 and the 3 because it goes nicely in 3, 4, 5, 6 run. Don't have to figure out which one yet. And I think to start, I'll do this. And what did I get? Anything in here? I didn't get 1 duplicate tile. That is unbelievable. All right, let's start picking it apart. 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. It's a whole hand, pretty weak, but it is. Flower, 4, 5, 6 dot. It's part of a hand. 3, 4, 5, 6 is a whole hand with gaps as well. 1 suit. 3, 4, 5, 6 as well with cracks. So I've got tons and tons of run options. So this is what I'm doing. Because this is going to give me a ton of stuff right there. Oh, I finally got a couple of duplicates. That helps me make a decision. 3 bam, 4 bam, 5 crack, 6 crack, or 5 dot, 6 dot. Nice choices. Certainly. So I could be playing the left side, I'm sorry, second hand from the bottom, right side, 2 ways. And I do have that 3-4, 3-4, 5 concealed hand right there. And I've got the jokers. Oh my goodness. I like that. Let's see. If I kept one thing, 3, 4, 5 dot, 6 dot, keep one option and test the waters to see if something comes in. I'm going to do it. I like to be daring. I did get one more tile. And I also have like numbers now with 3s. Oh, we got to break this baby down. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like numbers. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's definitely better. Can I still keep like numbers and continue? No. No, no, no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, the like, believe it or not, the like numbers hand. Well, either way, I have to do 2 Kongs in either of those hands. So I guess I'm going to keep this here and I'm going to continue. I really wish I didn't have to make a choice right now, but I do have to continue. I can't not continue. 3, 4. In case I get that back, I'm going to keep that 5. This is a beautiful pass, but reason I'm keeping the 5 is just in case I get that 6 crack back, it gives me more flexibility with being able to do 2 suits, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the dot or the cracks. Ah, look at that. Okay, direction is forming here. Direction is forming. So here we go. Nothing. Just go bye-bye.
Courtesy pass.
And I got that 6 crack. Isn't that funny? I'll do 3 because I think that direction is in my future here. I do have now 1, 2, 3, 4. I could keep that in mind. Why not? If I get a 1 or a 2, I'd be in the same position with 1, 2 crack, 3, 4 bam, or 3, 4 bam, 5, 6 dot. So I think I'll do that. Now, is there any reason to keep the green and think about that hand with the, nah, not
Green.
gonna.
So 2 dot. So
All right, another joker. That's pretty nice. I guess I'll do the flower. Nice.
4 dot.
Why, what did you want me to keep the flower for, Rand?
5
Huh?
bam. Call. 3 crack.
Okay.
5 dot.
Okay. So here's an opportunity to call the 5 because I can call everything. I don't love to be in a situation where I put up 2 jokers, but when I can call every single thing in my hand, you gotta. It doesn't make sense not to. So I'm going to call for the Kong.
2 crack. Call. 5 crack.
All right. Good reason to get that out early.
Red. So 1 crack. 7 dot. 3 dot. 2 bam. 2 dot. West.
All right, 3 crack.
3 crack. 3 dot. 6 crack. North. 8 crack. 7 dot. 6 bam.
I hope I get my own Joker
5
exchange. Okay, 1 crack is up there out already, but
1 crack.
was
3
earlier.
crack. 2 dot. 1 bam. 9 crack. 1 dot.
Aha, good reason to get it out early.
Flower. 4 bam.
All right, gonna call that for a pung. And now we're playing 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive run, second hand from the bottom on the right side.
8 crack.
I can mahjong on a Joker exchange, or a 6 dot.
Red.
And
5
no,
bam.
no Jokers up there, Joe. Thank you.
South. South. 9 dot. 9 bam. North.
Nope.
6 bam. East. South. Green.
Somebody could throw my tile.
East. East. Green.
There I go.
Joker swap.
All right.
Mahjong.
Woohoo! Oh, it's a pretty good night tonight. Makes up for all of the yucky nights, you know? Pretty cool. All right, I think let's look and see what they play, and then I think I have time for one more quick game for anybody that wants to hang in there. So Joe was playing 5, 7, 7, 9. Hand was coming in nice, but he still needed some help there. And then 2, 4, 6, 8 line 1 again. Agatha is just not having the greatest night of all tonight. Wes, 2, 4, 6, 8 line 4. 6 times 8 equals 48. Nice hand, but still far from Mahjong.
First Charleston.
Oh my God. Again, look at that. All right, well, with the news there, I am definitely going to be looking at my backups where the Winds and Dragons, second line from the bottom for news. The news hand, last any like numbers. If I ended up getting any like numbers here, and I have no like numbers, I would love to play a quint hand. Love to play a quint hand, but will that happen? And what do I keep? Again, not a lot of options here. I want to also keep the north-south mini run hand open under Winds and Dragons, so that requires 2 numbers that are in a 2 different suits in a run. I can't keep everything, so I don't know. I think that. All right, I did get another south. I could still keep track of the quint line 2 and the north-south with 8 and 9, or 7, 8, 8, 9, but I have to pass 3. So, all right. This, and this. So that gives me some good options. But what about like numbers if I kept the 7s? Ooh. Woo. I know. I don't have the flowers at all yet. I think I'm not going to do that. 7, 8, or 8, 9. Okay, perfect. All right. Just get rid of those. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. All righty. If push comes to shove at this point, this is the one that's going to go. Actually, it's still going to go because I want to still keep open 7, 8, or 8, 9 for the third line under Winds and Dragons. Continue. Yes. We're good to go. We're good to go.
Second Charleston.
Here we go. Okay. Nope, but that's okay. I don't have to worry about breaking something else up. Nothing for me anyway.
Courtesy pass.
Still nothing. I'll do 3.
Flower.
Wow, got those back again. Look at that. Okay, so for the north and south, I can call the south. I can call everything except for I need one good pick for something. So we'll see what happens.
Flower.
And I don't know. I could possibly play the quince line too if I get lots more jokers or whatever.
Green.
Past that, so I'm definitely going to get rid of that.
So call.
That's the reason you get rid of it. Now, if I had said, oh, I can't throw that because I passed it and someone kept it, and I waited and waited, I'd be giving Mahjong instead of an exposure. So that's the whole philosophy behind getting fresh tiles out early.
4 bam. 5 bam. 2 bam. 3 dot. 5 dot.
Oh, very nice. Very
8
nice.
dot. Green.
Okay, so I can call the 9 crack, I can call the 8 dam, and I can call the north. How much
7
better
crack.
would you want to be set up than that? Not much.
3 bam.
I'll hold that for a little bit. Okay, somebody else throws a flower and somebody calls it and puts it up with a joker. It's a risky move. I'm not recommend. You know how they say on TV when they show like stunts and things that you shouldn't be doing, or the funniest home videos or whatever, and they say we don't recommend you try this at home. I said I'm going to say the same thing. I don't recommend you try my crazy flower strategy at home. Oh my goodness.
7 bam. 3 crack. 2 dot. 7 bam.
Okay, none of these are up yet, so that's a good one to get out.
8 crack. 4 crack. 3 bam. Red.
And let's see, that's out. Is a 4 crack out? Yep. Is a 7 crack out yet? They're all out? Okay.
7
We
crack.
double up
5
then.
dot. 8 dot.
Double it up.
Dot.
Everything's out, so we just double it up.
3 crack. 1 crack. 6 crack. Green.
Who's got my tiles? Somebody's gonna call this. Watch.
East. Call. 8
Told
dot.
ya.
2 crack.
That wasn't a really smart thing I just said, by the way. If you think it wasn't that smart, but.
Joker swap. 6 dot.
Ooh, I like that. I don't know where I'm going to stick that baby.
Red.
Okay, calling my north. It is a pung. Always check your card so you don't call the wrong thing.
Crack. 7 crack. Crack.
Oh yeah, I need this over here.
Joker swap. 6 dot.
Ooh, look at that.
Flower.
All right, so we are set to Mahjong on a south, a joker, an 8 bam, or a 9 bam. I mean 9 crack. Seriously, how much better to be able to Mahjong 4 different ways? That's like the bomb.
3 bam. So. 7 bam. 1 crack. 3 dot. 3 crack. Red. 4 down. 9 dot. Call. 6 crack. Red. 4 dot. 6 crack.
And
2
I
dot.
don't even personally at this point, I don't care what anybody has up. I'm going to be throwing. Unless somebody has 3 exposures up and I'm playing in person and our table rule is that I would pay double for the table, then I will consider breaking my hand up when I have a gorgeous hand. But now, no.
East. 4 dot. 7 dot. 8 dot.
Oh, I think this is fresh. It like, oh, it's out, 2 of them.
6 dot. 4 down. 8 down.
Oh, and there we go.
Mahjong.
What a great way to end the night. Woohoo! What a great way. And Carol, I love that bottom concealed wind hand, by the way. I did have that in my mind for a brief moment or so, but it kind of didn't go there. But yeah, I love that hand. So I'm talking to Carol on YouTube, who was talking about the concealed wind hand, which I could have also considered. And that, let's see what Joe is playing. 5s, like numbers with the dragons. Still kind of far from much there. With all those dragons were going out too, probably, yeah, before he could call them. And then west, east, west, 1s and 2s. Not bad. Better than previous times. And Agata, oh, she had like numbers, and Shurham was coming in better than pretty much all night for her. So, but I beat her to it. And I think that is going to be it for the night, everybody. I hope you had fun watching, and I definitely hope you pick up some tips here and there while I'm trying to figure out these crazy hands. And best advice I could give you is practice in the exercise room here on I Love Maj and get to know the card really, really well. It just helps so much. I don't have it memorized. I mean, I probably could quote a lot of the hands, but I don't have it memorized, but I know when I look at the tiles where I can go. That's the most important part. And let me stop sharing for right now so I can just see everybody. There we go. Yeah, always a fun night when I win a little bit. Right, Phyllis? Right, Agnes? Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I always have fun hanging out with you all. And until I see you again, always practice, practice, practice. Be well, and I'll see you soon. So good night, everybody. Good night, everybody watching from YouTube. And thank you, Carol. We are loving our vacation. Lots of Mahjong coming up, too, in the next few weeks. Woohoo! Yes, lots more Mahjong. Good night.